So, like I said, we can move on to the next book. I had to review this book because if I didn't review this book, I feel like I would have been labeled a sellout, a traitor, and anything like that. So I'm going to do my part. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to review Falcon #1. I don't know why the fuck I'm reviewing Falcon #1, but I'm going to go ahead and review Falcon #1. So I didn't even know the book came out, but I'm going to go ahead and just start with it. So basically how the book starts out, they are in Southside Chicago. And you have these two rival gangs. You have the Spanish Kings at war with the South Stone Rangers. Of course, you know, they're the biggest gangs in Southside Chicago. Of course, they're realistic. Not really. But before, and the Kings are about to do a drive-by. But before they do the drive-by, you know, Falcon's pet bird, you know, Red Wing, comes out and snatches the Uzi out of his hand. And while he does that, Falcon comes out of nowhere and lands on the car. Gets in a fight with the gangsters. They shoot at Falcon, but Falcon's suit is now bulletproof now. He got a brand new suit. His suit is bulletproof now. He's got like these rope and talon claws that he used to wrap him up and things like that. Takes him out like super quick. So obviously he got some new tech and he got some a new suit and things like that. You know, he's no longer the Captain Falcon or whatever like that. And he talks to the mayor of Chicago, and the mayor of Chicago tells him, like, Falcon, we don't really need you here. We can take care of this stuff ourselves. So you don't have to be here. Like, no, you got some problems out here in Chicago with the gang problem, so I'm going to help you clean it up. And then while he flies off, you see something on the mayor that you see the mayor is wearing a cross, but he's wearing an upside down cross. Yeah, you don't think anything about it right now, but they'll come back to it later on. So apparently Falcon got this new suit from his new teenage sidekick. So Falcon has a sidekick now. His sidekick is this teenage black kid named Patriot. Patriot's got a backstory. I don't know his backstory, whatever. He's there. So he calls Patriot down to Chicago and they say, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to help clean up the streets in Chicago. We're going to get the two gang leaders and we're going to get
wait. I'm sorry. Is this Falcon like Captain America homeboy Falcon?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, cool. Okay.
All right. Okay, yeah. Oh, so Falcon is there. He's like, I'm gonna talk to the Spanish King. No, I'm gonna talk to the South Stone Rangers leader, and you talk to the Spanish King's leader, and we're gonna get a truce. We're gonna have a meet together. And we're gonna, you know, get them to talk to each other. So Falcon goes talk to the South Rangers leader. The leader don't want to have anything to do with Falcon. He like, no, I'm not talking to anybody. But even though he says no, all of the gang members say, no, we're not going to listen to you. We're going to listen to Falcon because we're tired of getting killed in the streets. You know, for this war going on that means nothing for anything. So we're going to listen to Falcon. If Falcon say he got a way to stop this war, we're going to listen to him and not listen to you. He was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and do it. But if anything is fucked up, it's all on you. Okay, that's where it go from there. So they get the gangsters together. They get the two gang leaders together. And Falcon goes on this long speech. You know, he's talking about we're going to solve the gang problem in Chicago because we understand the gang are created by low income and low job opportunities and racial profiling. No, he goes on this long rant, stuff like that, but we're going to help a way to bridge the gap together so the community can unite with each other. So before the two gang leaders can get a chance to shake each other's hands, the leader of the Southside gang puts his hand on Falcon. And when he puts his hand on, but you see on his wrist, he's also wearing that same kind of chain that the mayor of Chicago is wearing also. He's got the upside down cross on his wrist that he's wearing around his wrist. He touched Falcon. Falcon freeze, can't move or anything like that. So Falcon is stuck there. Then the Southside leader pulls out a gun, shoots the Spanish King in the face. Dead, just like that. When the Spanish King dies right there, the two gang members, so they all there at one spot anyway, they get into a riot, they get into a fight, the police come out of nowhere, they try to stop the shit going on. Falcon is sitting there looking like, man, what the fuck going on? This shit ain't going nowhere how I thought it was going to go, you know. And then you see that the Southside leader escapes and he goes to an alleyway. And he sees the mayor of Chicago in the alleyway. And then he kneels to him. He's like, Mr. Mayor, I did exactly what you wanted me to do. He's like, good. And then the mayor transforms into Blackheart. If you don't know who Blackheart is actually the son of the devil of the Marvel Universe. Mm-hmm. So basically, the devil is running Chicago and he's controlling the gang leaders. And that's what Falcon stopped.
Man.
Yeah, so that's how the story goes. There's some other little shit going on also because they also explain like why Falcon is there in Chicago to begin with. He said the reason I'm here in Chicago is because I've been following Captain America my entire life. First off, my dad was a preacher, and even though everybody looked up to my dad like that, my dad really was the guy everybody thought he was. He was kind of like a false idol, really. And then the same thing with Captain America. I dedicated my life to Captain America, being, his sidekick and stuff like that, even though my own people were calling me a sellout, calling me a traitor, calling me a coon, all this stuff like that. But I followed Captain America because he's Captain America. And guess what? He turned on me. So now I'm just out here trying to find my own way because I realize I can't put my faith into other people, but I can still be that light for other people. So basically that little teenage sidekick Patriot is looking up to Falcon the same way Falcon looked up to Captain America. So it's kind of like comes full circle and shit like that. So yeah, apparently Falcon's going to try to fight the devil or some shit. I don't know. I had to review the book. I had to review the book because I know nobody else is going to review the book. Eli, like I know this book is not going to last 6 issues. They're going to cancel this shit after that. So I'm at least going to give it my good effort to go ahead and review the book because nobody else can do it. Because Eli, look, we saved Milestone. Me and you, we did it.
All right.
There would be no Milestone without us. So what if we can do something to save the Falcon? Because you know how it goes with these books. They always say, well, quit taking our characters. Quit making black Captain America black. Quit making Thor a woman. Get your own books. Get your own characters. But when you get your own characters, then they disappear after 6 issues. Nobody buy the book anyway. So at least we did our part to, try to give some kind of promotion to it, stuff like that. So if you want to read the Falcon book, go ahead. It didn't blow me over. Didn't knock me over. It wasn't bad. It was okay. Patriot took Falcon to a Prodigy concert. So that was cool.
Cool.